What's up? What's up? What's up? I was busy being nosy, not even looking at the countdown. What's going on? I know I've been key missing. Low key missing, but y'all know where y'all could have found me over there at leanandlovelather.com. That's for sure. But over here, I've been low key missing. But I'm here. I hear a lot of people getting into the conversation about YSL Woody. I'm not even gonna hold you. You know, I ain't never hit a front, never that. I was actually new to the conversation as well. I wanted to see what was going on, so I, took a couple of views to see what's popping with that. Now, definitely, as you all know, sounds like somebody took jail. So I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't look good in orange, so I don't know. I might have been up there talking. No, I'm just playing. But for real, I see it's been some chitter chatter. So we're gonna watch this video together. I saw it and chuckled one time, and I was like, "Hold on, let me do a live about this," because I actually thought it was funny. I'm not gonna hold you. I love the judge. Like, he's sick of y'all. I'm just not gonna hold you. He's sick of everybody. A mess. What's up, Blue? Shout out to Blue, always coming through. He's sick of them. He is sick of them. Like, no lie, I want to meet that man one day and just be like, so what day? What day was you sick of them? Let me know. What up, Loud Pack? Long time no see. Peace, peace, peace. What day was you sick of them? Was it day 1 or day 10? He just looked like, could y'all just get it over with? And I'm not gonna lie, I do like Young Thug's lawyer too. He looked like he ready just to curse everybody out. But I will say this, he don't be going for no BS. He like everything that he can throw in. Day 3, he was beside him at day 3. Everything that he can throw in, he throws it in. He like, nah, I'm not. We not having it. But I like the judge, and I like Young Thug's lawyer. Um, Look like a little bit more people was in there today though. I guess they was trying to see what homeboy was gonna say, what he wasn't gonna say. But we're gonna watch this real quick. I'm gonna try not to stop it because I like to get my chuckles in on some certain things. But we're gonna watch this real quick, and then we're gonna discuss. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think it's just straight up BS? Just y'all let Slime come home. Cause right, he ain't playing. Just let they doing too much. And at this point, I think they grabbing at straws. This is just my opinion. That's it. So you want Melly to come home. Keep thugging free Melly. Okay, you definitely gotta tell me what's your reasoning behind that. I don't know if y'all know from Music Live, y'all know how I feel about Melly. I don't that situation just kind of like bothers me. No, I don't know whether he did it or not. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can only go by what's being thrown at the media. But I don't know. It's something about that that's bothering me. And I think after was it Juvie's father? Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody's father did a live, and I just was like, I don't know. What he was saying kind of hit me as a parent. Maybe he just, oh, okay. I'm gonna give you that because I pop my New York shit. So I'm gonna definitely give you that, Loud Pack. All right. So just because Melly from Florida, let him come home, y'all. But I don't know. Just as a parent, that situation kind of like tugged on me because I looked at it like this: nobody is held accountable for either one of those gentlemen. Never really liked Thug. He tried to get. You know what? You done took me back. Shut up, the goddamn loud pen. You know, you done took me back. You right. You are 100% right. I forgot all about that. Damn. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to backtrack to that to be honest. Oh, he was clowning. So okay, y'all coming with the combo. Do y'all honestly think okay, what's the head that like his top, the one that's doing all the talking, not the one that's a part of the, legal crew, the one that's doing all the talking. Do you really think he would get rid of him? Because I'm not even gonna hold you. Anything that man can throw out, he does. I don't think like he's slacking for him. I mean, whether he, you know, gets sentenced or not, that man is earning his coins. You don't think so? Cause there's a lot of stuff that he just we not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that. And as a lawyer, I just gotta give him his props because he earning his soul. I ain't even gonna hold you. So do you think he should just throw everybody away? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of think Homeboy is earning his soul. For real, for real. I really do. Now he may can get rid. Okay, you know who I saw there that I didn't see before? I don't know if he's somebody new. So it's a gentleman that sits to Young Thug's right. That's like salt and pepper, a dark skinned gentleman. I take it he's a lawyer. Who is he representing? Like I've never seen him speak. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't caught every day, but I've never heard him speak before. He didn't say anything today. I didn't catch him saying anything today. But I need to look up like who he is. But I'm not gonna hold you. That main lawyer, that man that come in there clean, dapper, he be dapper. Adams. He don't play no games. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna be like, look, I don't see myself going down for anything, but I need to have you on retain because you ain't no joke. That's how I feel about him. Like he interrupts the judge. That's how I say the judge looking like, you shit. Sit your ass down. That's how he look, cause he just be like, but Woody, I really thought he was funny. And now that you say that, I don't know if he was trying to be a character. He probably was, cause I know he heard them people tell him to spell his god his name. He was like, huh? Could you say that again? He was bugging. True. It's more technical, bringing everything up. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see, cause I ain't see everything that was said, but that first, I just was like, I laughed. So let's see what he's talking about. See what he got going on. Let's get to it. Yo, oh, it ain't Dana today. I know these people names. I'm so tired of Dana, but that wasn't Dana. Y'all know who Dana is.
All right, Mr. Copeland, go ahead and approach witness stand. Before you sit down, if you would turn and face Deputy Hand and be sworn as a witness.
You swear affirm testimony to everybody get a quarter of the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help?
Yes.
Maybe see, you state your first and last name with the spelling of both, please.
You say that again?
State your first and last name with the spelling of both, please.
Kenneth Copeland.
You know he heard them.
Mr. Copeland, do me a favor, pull your chair up as close as you can to the microphone and speak directly into it so we can. So if you could state and spell your first and last name for the record, please.
Kenneth Copeland.
Spell it, please.
KENNETHCOPELAND.
Thank you, sir. All right.
And Mr. Copeland, good afternoon. Do you want to be here?
Ma'am,
Do you want to be here?
I'm here.
Okay. Are you going to let me ask you some questions?
Okay.
How old are you?
Grown.
Wait a minute. Let me ask y'all a why he not considered to be hostile at that point in time? Like you come in there with the bullshit. For real, what up, Water? For like you come in there with your BS. How old are you? Grown. I'm sorry. You can't take some of this shit serious. It's a serious matter, but you can't take the shit serious. He's talking about grown. They'd have asked me to leave the court because I'd have been like, I know somebody in there laugh. Old enough, right? How old are you? Grown. Y'all, that's anytime somebody asks me how old I am, I'm coming like that. How old are you? Grown. That is funny. That is too funny. Hey, and we gonna talk about. I wish I had my little. You know, I'll be having my handy dandy notebook, y'all. I got my handy dandy notebook, but I don't have my pen. We're gonna talk about it. About not you was in the streets, you was doing them things. Something like this could happen. If you don't want to be up saying nothing, get you a 9 to 5. It's just simple. That's just my opinion. But we're gonna come back to that. I need to hear him tell somebody he grown. I love it. How old are you? Grown. Too funny.
Okay, what does grown mean?
I'm an adult.
Okay. And when you say you're an adult, what number in years are you?
I plead the fifth.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I get you to step outside to your headquarters of jury deliberation, please? From
All right, sir.
Now, y'all, I'm say myself, I'm a tad bit nosy. So the minute he asked us to leave, I'd have been mad because I want to hear the tea. What we gotta leave for? What we gotta leave for? I'd have been walking real slow. Excuse me, miss me. Is there a problem? Nothing. I just dropped something. I've been trying to hear the damn tea because man, please. I ain't gonna hold you. Jury duty for that trial. I know those people probably was mad. They missed a lot of work, a lot of personal time. But I swear, that's a good one right there. That goes down in the damn history books. Because as soon as he told me to get we gotta leave. I'm trying to hear what's going on. Man, I would have, matter of fact, he'd have had me in there with what? Contempt. That's what I would have did. I'd have been tight. Let's see. He looked like a bad kid. When he gripped off to sit down. Yeah, this is a circle.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our jury has left us. Mr. Copeland, given the fact that you have invoked your Fifth Amendment privilege, but the state has already given you immunity under 24-5-507, this court holds you in willful contempt, and we'll see you on Monday. And we'll see if we can get some more testimony at that point in time. Take him into custody. All right. State, do you have any other witnesses you plan on calling
All
this
right.
afternoon?
So let me tell you, let's break that down. Street terms. We're gonna break it down street terms. What he really wanted to say, I don't know what the F he came in here for. Lock his ass up. That's what he wanted to say. I'm waiting for that judge to lose his cool, because I'm telling you, y'all gonna be sick of that clip with me. I'm gonna run that all day, like all day, all day. He looking like, out of the lives that I've seen so far, this is the funniest one so far, because that's funny. That's really funny.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll call our jury and tell them that you're going to be in recess for the weekend, and we'll come back on Monday.
And then, Your Honor, the jury is excused. Would you please entertain a motion for mistrial?
Mr. Steele, I'll entertain it right now.
I didn't want to hold the jury, but that'll be fine.
Like, let me step up here for a minute.
And what's the basis for your mistrial? We didn't know he was going to invoke. We didn't know what he was going to testify to, and I certainly didn't let him. He was only asked one question. So at this point in time, there's really, I mean, you can't knowingly let a witness invoke their Fifth Amendment privilege in front of a jury, but that didn't happen in this case. Last thing we heard from Mr. Colton was he was going to testify.
So everything you say, I'll adopt, because I was about to say those words. Based upon information belief, I'd like to call witnesses from the prosecution. I was told, I do not have the personal information, but I was told that Mr. Copeland made that known to officers of the prosecution team prior to being called right now.
But it's what I was told. I mean, the last thing the court knew, and he has counsel.
If a party knows that a witness is going to invoke the Fifth Amendment in front of a jury, which poisons us, I mean, there's no doubt it prejudices Mr. Williams et al., all of them, because this trial's been going on now, I believe, 8 months in front of a jury, and they've heard Mr. Copeland's name however many times a court reporter says.
Casey, that's what we've heard.
No,
So
the jurors have heard Kenneth Copeland.
and as well. Okay.
I opened on him that he's the killer. We cross-examined all these witnesses about Kenneth Copeland. The state talked about Kenneth Copeland. My point is, if this honorable court finds that the state knew or had reason to believe that he was going to do this in front of a jury, that his response was going to be, I'm invoking the Fifth Amendment, then, Your Honor, yes, I adopt what you said. That's wrong of a party, and I'm moving for mistrial.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you. All right. Yes, sir. It would apply to everybody. Yes, Ms. Love.
Your Honor, I'd just like to put some things on the record
Sure.
regarding Mr. Copeland. As we stated earlier,
Who's that right there, y'all? That's the man I'm talking about. Him. Who is that?
Mr. Copeland has.
I don't want to interrupt you. Your Honor, I'm just telling the court, I am not accepting the proffer.
Your Honor, if I may.
Okay, but counsel gets to proffer, Mr. Steele. I can accept that. So could you sit down? Is it time, sir?
Sit down.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, Ms. Love, you can complete your proffer at this point.
Again, we gonna say it and miss me with that BS terms. Sit your ass down. That's what he want to say. Oh, here come the real fireworks. Okay, let me get into it. Let me get to it. Shout out to Blue. He gonna keep me. He gonna keep me well informed. So much. That's funny.
Your Honor, yes. Just to relate to the court the observations that members of our office have made throughout the course of this morning and throughout the time that we've been dealing with Mr. Copeland. Our cause for concern is Mr. Copeland's communication that he is going to us, that he is going to speak that he is going to speak on the stand, that he is going to testify, and watching what happens when Mr. Copeland gets on the stand. Mr. Copeland did not want to have to be
Attention, did you serve, live, or work at Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune,
trying to
North
get
Carolina
his name.
between 1953 and 1987?
Contaminated water at
be taken into custody. The court gave him the opportunity to have present in court with him someone who is supposed to be representing his best interests. What we have seen is communication, both verbal and nonverbal, between Mr. Copeland's supposed counsel and counsel for defendants. And a look as if I tried from Mr. Copeland's supposed counsel in the direction of counsel for the defendants after Mr. Melnick attempted to assert for Mr. Copeland. May I finish?
Let her finish, Mr. Melnick. Please sit down.
that's
I'll
what
let
Blue's
you
talking
start.
about.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
While Mr. Copeland is on the stand stating that he wants to testify, that he will testify rather. So we are watching, and Mr. Melnick, I believe it may even be captured on film. The court can look at it. Mr. Melnick turns to the direction of counsel for the defendants and motions like, that's it. Then, upon information and belief, as we are standing out waiting for the jury to come in, Mr. Copeland requests to speak with counsel for the state, but Mr. Melnick keeps walking in. Then, as
Does he at any point in
Mr.
time tell you?
Copeland,
Does he at any point in time tell you I'm not going to testify? I'm invoke the Fifth Amendment.
no, as what happens as Mr. Copeland requested to speak with the state, Mr. Melnick keeps going in regardless of Mr. Copeland's request to speak with the state. And then we learn that Mr. Melnick tells Mr. Copeland they are going to hammer you. So Ms. Hilton comes back in and asks me, had I spoken with Mr. Melnick? Had I told him that we are going to hammer Mr. Copeland? The state had not made any such communication with anybody. So what we are seeing, we believe, is tampering with witnesses, this particular witness on the part of people who are not the state. So we are concerned. I don't know that Mr. Copeland's interest is being represented when that interest may not be in alignment with the people that Mr. Melnick is communicating with on breaks. And after Mr. Copeland has communicated to this court, he will testify. So watching the goings on as Mr. Copeland is not on the stand, it has been publicized, it has been hyped up that Mr. Copeland is the next witness. Mr. Copeland is the witness. And then Mr. Copeland, he's been nothing but cordial. He's been nothing but communicative with Ms. Hilton during the time that she has been interviewing him and speaking with him. And the reason Ms. Hilton was not in here just now when the jury came out is that Mr. Copeland asked to speak with Ms. Hilton. But Mr. Melnick kept going back in there and going back in there and going back in there. And the reason that we have a problem with this is that Mr. Copeland is not facing any charges. For Mr. Melnick to suggest or say to him that we're going to...
If you still in here, so Hilton already spoke with Copeland? I'm like, I can understand what she's saying. So it was a surprise to everybody that he was going to do this? I don't believe that. So they knew it. They trying to just cover some shit up now. That's why, Steele was back there popping his shit. That's crazy. Y'all wasting too much of the taxpayers' money with this BS. Ooh.
Hammer him, it causes us to call into question whose interests he's representing. And so we would ask that, what I haven't even thought of in my mind an appropriate remedy at this point, because it is wrong for parties to inject themselves on behalf of purportedly one person, and I don't know. I guess they're I don't know what's going on, but I can say that this entire day, starting from the point at which Mr. Melnick is invoking Mr. Copeland's Fifth Amendment right after Mr. Copeland has said he's going to testify has gone a little off rails, and it's a little bit concerning. So, Your Honor, as to this motion for a mistrial, we would argue that it's caused by actions on the part of people other than the state, that Mr. Copeland got here and said what he did. So we will continue to speak with Mr. Copeland because Mr. Copeland doesn't have any charges that are open. If he asks to speak with us, which he has, we'll go and speak with him. And I'm not even certain what is going on behind me with respect to persons who are purporting to represent the best interests of Mr. Copeland. But it would appear to me that Mr. Copeland's best interest would be served by Mr. Copeland not being inside the Fulton County Jail. But that's just my opinion. So, Your Honor, I would ask that the court deny the motion for a mistrial at the very least. And if it goes any further, find that actions by people other than the state have led to us being where we are, because Mr. Copeland was at the point right before lunch of agreeing to testify. That is the reason we were ready to get started right before lunch, because now he's been told he's going to be hammered by his attorney. I guess he told him that I guess the state's going to hammer him. I don't even know what, but Ms. Hilton has gone over the questions that she has for Mr. Copeland. She has spoken with him about it. They have been speaking cordially with one another. And this idea that somehow someone is entitled to mistrial as a result of this action on the part of Mr. Copeland is a farce under these circumstances. We'd ask that the court deny the motion.
I ain't heard that word in a long time.
I'm going to deny the motion for mistrial. Mr. Steele, at this point in time, I'll note that you've made it. And I'll let Mr. Melnick in just a second.
Hello, my name is Julius and welcome to a new episode of Photoshop Happy Hour, where I combine two random elements together. And today we're combining ancient...
Second, make whatever remarks you want. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I would like, but my understanding is I'm going to proffer this. But there's a great investigator who is looking at me and I trust her. I'd like to call her as a witness. I was told I was not there. I was told that, and I forget her name. I know her first name, but her last name. And Investigator Long, and I may be wrong, heard Mr. Copeland prior to coming in to the courtroom, almost immediately prior, state, and I'm reading from Mr. Kokomo, if I have to go to jail, then lock me up. And then the Honorable David Botts told me as I was walking in that he heard, he's right behind me, so he should be speaking for himself, but he heard Kenneth Copeland tell the prosecution, if I said the wrong people, please correct it, that he's invoking the Fifth. That's why I raised it. I'm not saying anybody did anything wrong. I'm saying that if a party knows or has a reason to believe that a witness may invoke the Fifth Amendment in front of a jury, we avoid that at all costs.
But the challenge we're having, Mr. Steele, is I do believe that there's probably been some behavior that probably wouldn't pass the good faith test of there's a lot of influences inside and outside. So I'm going to basically base it on the proffers of counsel and just remind you all of your professional responsibility requirements. Okay.
Well,
so I'm going to
remind it all the time because I live them. I'm just telling the court that in order for you to deny my motion for a this was bad.
And I'm going to deny your motion, and I've made my ruling. So I'm done at this point in time. Okay. In terms of this motion for mistrial.
Well, I'd like to call the witness.
That means
I'm not going to call any witness. I don't need any witnesses.
That means cut your shit. I will say this. He tired of them, but I think he's professionally, I think he knows that he's doing a good job. That's just my opinion. Because he could have went off on him long time ago, months ago. What they said, 8 months. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. If I was in that city, I'll be pissed. I'll be trying to ask for a refund of my taxes. of my tax dollars. They just, that's crazy. That is crazy. So he in jail right now, getting 3 hots in a cot. Well, again, my opinion, and that's with anybody. If you outside in that manner, something like this can always come about. If you're not ready to, speak about it, if the time comes, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, go outside the guys, your homies, your family, whatever you want to call them, chill. Get you a 9 to 5. It's simple. It's simple. But what's bugging me out is, like Loud Pack said, they spoke to that man a bunch of times. And the fact that, and that's another thing, that's why they have in the hall, I'm pretty sure people know, there are rooms that you can go into in the hallway. I just never understood, if you do not want something, to be overheard, why y'all in the hallway kicking y'all shit? It gets worse. But that was it today. They went live again. That's all I saw. They went live. Let me see. Let me see what's up. Oh, and I definitely gotta talk about Bun B. Definitely got to do that. Shall make me want to put on some Get Throwed. Let me see. And then it got worse. They went live again today after this. Hmm. Oh, this was 2 days ago. I ain't never heard none of his music. Oh, so that's on the longer live? The live that's like 3 hours or something like that? That's what you're speaking about? That's crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. I know poor little Gunna is probably thanking the Lord every day he got out of that. Oh, so Lil Woody be rapping. Okay. I don't know. Now I see somebody's father testified. Snitch, y'all. All right, so let me ask y'all some questions. Well, a questioning. I'm pretty sure what most people like. What would you do if he was in Woody's shoes? Would you, run the play he just played, or would you just went up there and said whatever? Like, hey, I just gotta walk with God after this. Like, you know what? let me find this. And we can look at a little bit of this. Cause shout out to music. He did I didn't even know that his confession was like 3 hours or something like that. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just, this is me. I'm gonna take the civilian route because I'm not gonna be out there with that because I wasn't there. You know why? My ass was at work. Right. I agree. I all right. Ooh. All right.
My name is Daniel, and
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I wish I had old Woody. I'm stupid. So I wish I'd known about old Woody. How old are you? Grown. An adult. Y'all nasty. Like, how you gonna get mad? Your ass gotta get up there. Oh my God. Y'all, that's funny. I had me a laugh off of that one. I didn't think that I would laugh at that. But the minute he walked in saying, what you say? He know he heard that man tell him to spell that name. He said, could you state your name and spell your first and your last for me, please? He was nasty off the jump. The jump. He was nasty off the jump. Woody playing chess. Now I will say this. As far as his freedom, he did. I'm not gonna hold you. Like you said. I'm popping in and out of this. I wasn't on. I didn't think y'all see me leave. I didn't think y'all could see that. I need to I need to stay my ass right there. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. I ain't gonna play this thing. This thing 2 hours. I just want to hear a little bit about what he's talking about. Okay, yeah, I did leave from the stage. I guess that's what they call it. I did leave from the stage. I need to keep myself right right here, Blue. I just want to hear what he's talking about for a quick minute.
The stuff that I know right now. You know what I mean? She'll be able to tell me about my situation. I can tell y'all this much right here. I know the people gonna go do it. I can get the time when they gonna go do it. So y'all can get them in the air.
This video contains the interview of a man who tries to use the knowledge of a potential murder as a bargaining chip in his own case. On October 27th, 2021, rapper and convicted felon Lil Woody was pulled over for reckless driving. The car contained a gun belonging to his girlfriend, which meant he was immediately arrested since he was not allowed to have a weapon in his possession. In an effort to reduce his charges and to avoid jail time, Woody told the detectives that he had information about a murder that was planned for that same night. It involved fellow rapper Young Thug, who was facing charges including conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations, the RICO Act, and 2 counts of participation in criminal street gang activity, in addition to drug and weapons offenses. He was also accused of greenlighting a murder attempt on rap rival YFN Lucci, who was stabbed in jail in February 2022 after a bounty was placed on his head.
Okay, here's the
Oh, so
concern.
that
You
man
don't,
was
you have a
lying.
lawyer, so we gotta make sure, I don't wanna violate any of your rights, I don't wanna do anything, listen to me. Mr. Melnick's still your attorney, right? Cause I was gonna see you next week at your bond hearing, you know that, right? Did they tell you that?
You was,
I'm
so
gonna
it's
be,
a lot of next week.
I'm gonna testify in your bond hearing,
What you testify for?
when we testify in your bond hearing, so I was gonna see you next week.
You said my bond?
Yeah.
How y'all gonna revoke my bond?
The attorney on the case is gonna move to revoke your bond. So I'm gonna see you next week at your bond hearing, but I have to see, I don't wanna violate your right, Mr. Melnick is your attorney.
Now, have you watched
okay?
this before?
I'm need my attorney right now.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, okay, Investigator Flores that's gonna come in here, is probably he's probably the most down to earth, coolest one you're gonna get here, okay? So, I trust him with everything, that's not really what I'm gonna work with, so if you trust me, because you know I looked out how many, over the years, have made sure haven't I tried to talk some sense into you?
It's not serious like that.
What?
I'm not saying serious.
About serious about what? What you just said? What I'm saying, like, you know that I care about you, you know, listen to me, with your 2 daughters, remember I tried to get you some help?
The detective implies that Woody owes her his cooperation because of everything she has done for him. In truth, this type of leverage was the motivation for her help.
Like, it's been a long time with us, like, I've never done anything like out of character, like,
You won't need to tell me what I'm here for.
I'm not, this is the APD thing, so what I'm saying.
You are, like the FBI.
No, I work with I'm at the DA's office now, as an investigator in their gang unit.
You said you're an investigator?
At the DA's office, at the Fulton County District Attorney's office, I'm an investigator in their gang unit. So, if you give me a minute, let me call somebody. I don't want, like I said, I gotta make sure everything's done correctly. I don't wanna, but you're saying you'll talk to us without, I don't know, I'll take you to a different floor, okay? Okay, but I don't want, if you're gonna talk, I don't want anybody to hear you, okay?
He going to jail too.
Who is that? Who's in that room?
Mine.
I don't know. Is he a felon? I don't know. I don't know him.
Yeah.
I just know I'm mad about him, that's all I don't know if it's like a real deal.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man.
Okay, listen.
If I run jail, I got nothing to say.
Okay.
And I told you this today.
I see it. Well, we just looked at that, right?
Telling you is, can you give me a minute to make a phone call so we can talk about, I wanna make sure everything gets done correctly. Just
If I'm going to jail, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to, because I've been tortured, y'all tortured me. And y'all still torturing me. I stay away from everybody. I stay away. I haven't hurt nobody. I haven't done nothing to nobody. I haven't. I stay away from these niggas.
Okay, y'all.
All I do is try to go here and live my life.
Okay, please give me 1 second. I'm gonna come right back, I promise.
All right.
On his every
I
word.
promise, okay?
She wasn't talking like that one.
Y'all treat me there.
Trick you what?
I treat myself right.
Who tricked you last time? I've always been honest with you.
Okay.
When they came and got you at the house, I got
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard.
But I'm gonna probably come back a little bit later. I'm about to cook me something to eat. But I saw something. Shout out to Blenda. Blenda did a video on, y'all know I keep my ear to the New York drill. Did a video on Didi Osama. So I'm gonna probably react to that. Oh, and even though this don't have nothing to do with him, a shout out to my dude 50. Y'all see him on the NBA Finals commercial. He gonna keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, glued to the TV. Shout out to Southside. You fell asleep. What you talking about, Blue? Blue be having a whole separate conversation in the chat. Let me come off of this. Y'all funny. But I'ma do the video about that he made. I'm gonna react to that because y'all know. Y'all just now saw each other. Y'all crazy as hell. All right, well, shout out. That means y'all was paying attention to the live. But I'ma do a reaction to y'all know I keep one at New York Drill. See what he talking about with DD Osama. Y'all seen my boy though? D Thing been going live like every day, 2-3 times a day. He was at some oh, you fell asleep on Woody. You stupid. And Loud Pack said shit, I'm dropping. Loud Pack. You one person that I know for sure that be in the lives and be moving and shaking. But he's still gonna come and support. I shout out. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get me something to eat, y'all. I'm gonna make me a nice little salad. It's Friday night. I may be going to bed early. I don't know why. I'm sleepy. But if I don't go to sleep, I will be back and cut out. Oh, I gotta make sure music is not going live tonight. So I will have to ask him that. But thank you y'all for coming out. This was a little quick. Yeah, 3 hours. Oh, you fell asleep on that when you watched it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably like be getting dressed or like clean up or something like that. I'm going to, I think I'm gonna rearrange my little office soap supply. I probably do that tonight if I can't sleep, but I'm sleepy right now and hungry. I may go out. I don't know. But shout out to everyone that came to check out Miss Me with That BS. All my BS blockers, y'all better be out there blocking BBS. I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.